GF Customs and Reviews.
What's going on, guys? It's Michael MGF, and today I'm going to be doing the custom LEGO Minecraft Additional Micromobs Showcase number 8. It's been a little while since I've been able to say that, but I'm glad that I finally made some new Micromobs to showcase for you guys. I've been going mad with making Micromobs. The ones you see here, the 5 that you see here, these are not even the last of what I already have made that you have yet to see, so I do recommend you check out my Facebook and my Twitter pages. Links to those are always in the description below, and there you'll see what other Micromobs I might be up to. You can guess for yourself, because I don't exactly give it away. But today we've got Beijing Canadian, Deadlocks, Husky Mudkips, Jerome ASF, and a Squid. And so pretty much I've made all of the creatures in Minecraft. At the end of the 7th showcase, I thought I made all the mobs and I was done with the creatures, but then I was like, crap, I forgot the Squid. And unfortunately, now that all 4 of these guys were highly requested, the Squid has to be paired up with the worst team of YouTubers possible. And because these are all good friends of Sky Does Minecraft, and he's going to get pooped on by the end of this episode. So it's kind of unfortunate for the Squid today, but yeah, so just so you know, Beijing Canadian, the reason he is in the front today is because he was the most requested out of all the YouTubers that I saw in the comments of the 7th LEGO Minecraft Showcase video. And like I said, I've already made pretty much all the creatures in Minecraft now that I've made the Squid, but I've still got plenty of YouTubers and plenty of other players to make for the, into custom LEGO Minecraft form. And of course, I've still got the Ender Dragon and the Wither, so this series is still far from over. I've got a lot planned and a lot going on, especially with Minecon coming up, which I'm going to be in the parking lot for, unfortunately. But yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at all 5 of these custom Micromobs. So we're going to start off with Mitch here, Beijing Canadian, and I'm glad that I was finally able to make him in a little LEGO Minecraft form, because he was requested very much by you guys, and he was probably, out of the 5 Micromobs in this video, the most complex to paint, simply because of the checker pattern on the front of his jacket and on the back of his hood there. And I mean, it was nothing out of my range, but it was still a little tedious. So that made him the more time-consuming Micromob to paint. But you can see he's got the necklace there, which has the chain painted on there with some gray pixels portraying that. I don't know what it is that is at the end of his necklace. If you know, be sure to leave that in the comment section below, because I certainly don't. But he has the shirt painted underneath his jacket there in white, along with some exposed skin above the necklace. He's got the eyes and the mouth painted on as accurately as possible in terms of proportion. And then he's also got the hair painted on as well, which is not a base color, even though it pretty much goes around the entire head. And I did, of course, try to shape that as well, to the most accurate degree. But you can see the checker pattern on the hood also came out quite nice. But other than that, there's really not much else to Beijing Canadian. But once again, he was highly requested by you guys, so I'm glad that I finally got the chance to make him. Mitch is pretty much made up of the standard assembly. We've got a 1x1 brown tile, 2 1x1 tan plates, 1 1x1 dark red brick, and 1 1x1 white plate. Here we go with Deadlocks, and Deadlocks, he requires an immense amount of painting as his hair is extremely long and it goes over his entire head there, aside from a few areas, and it is painted as accurately as possible. And you can see he also has his signature headset with the 2 dabs of green on both sides, and he's got the little microphone there as well with the end of it painted gray. Of course, his second eye is being covered by his hair, so I've only painted on one, just like his skin. He's got his mouth painted on there, along with the exposed chest area outlined with black pixels. So a pretty cool Micromob. Definitely a lot of painting involved, as you can see by all that brown. And just so you know, the brown is not a base color. That was all 100% painted. But I'm still very happy with the way Deadlocks turned out. He was highly requested by all of you guys, so I'm glad that I finally got the chance to make him. Deadlocks is also made up of a pretty standard template consisting of 1 1x1 brown tile, 2 tan 1x1 plates as well, 1 white 1x1 brick, and 1 black 1x1 plate. We know him as the Wookiee, as Fluffy, but for the most part, we know him as ASF Jerome, and this Micromob was very simple to make. Pretty much all I did was paint on the eyes, his nose, mouth, and tie, and that was it. In terms of design, he was very simple. I didn't have like the lower area of his head protruding, kind of like the way it does on his Minecraft skin, because that would kind of be, it would kind of take away from the general concept of these Micromobs, and that's something I didn't want to do. So I decided to leave it plain and simple, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else really to go over with Jerome here. Very basic Micromob, but definitely captures the likeness to his skin. This Wookiee is made up of 1 brown 1x1 tile, 2 brown 1x1 plates, 1 black 1x1 brick, and 1 white 1x1 plate. The Mud Flapper Husky Mudkips was really fun to make, and I really like this one because the blue is just really vibrant and he stands out from my other Micromobs, and I really am fond of the outcome. And as you can see, I did something a little bit different in terms of design with him. Instead of having a tile for the top of his head like most Micromobs, I left the stud on because he's got the Mudkip Pokemon that he's modeled after has like a big fin on the top, and you can see I tried to represent some of it with a little bit of blue paint on the top there, and that continues to the back there, if you can see that. So I decided to kind of represent the continuation of his fin on his head. I would just leave the stud on. I definitely think it was a good decision on my part, and I'm definitely fond of the look of it. And you can see he's got the RNG gills painted on. It's more of kind of a really dark yellow that I use, but still really nice nonetheless. And you can see his eyes painted on there as well. He's got the he's got his tie there on his suit, along with the belt on the bottom. But I mean, other than that, he's a pretty I wouldn't say he's a simple design, but he was a rather doable design, if that makes sense. But yeah, so there is Husky Mudkips. Husky Mudkips is made up of only 3 pieces, those pieces being 1 medium blue 1x1 brick, 1 dark bluish gray 1x1 brick, and then 1 dark bluish gray 1x1 plate. So this is the last creature from Minecraft until Mojang adds more mobs to the game. I actually forgot to make the Squid, and that's why you're seeing him so late. I'm not gonna lie, I literally forgot. When I saw a bunch of people in the 7th Showcase video saying, "Hey, you forgot to make the Squid," I was like, crap. I just said skid, but anyway, yeah, so the Squid is really cool. I mean, he's really simple, though. I'd say he might be the simplest Micromob I've ever made, but then again, Herobrine, all I did was just fill the rest of his eyes with white. So Herobrine was probably the simplest Micromob I've ever made, but the Squid is probably the second, because he literally requires just a very small amount of paint, and it's just a basic stack of plates in the middle there, 2 1x1 dark blue plates with a tile on top and a cylinder beneath. And there really isn't a piece that resembles like squid tentacles, so I just figured I'd just go with a cylinder, because like I said, there really isn't a piece that resembles those types of tentacles in this sort of scale. But regardless, you can see I painted his eyes there, which in the game they're just like a 2x2 set of pixels, and pretty much with a black pixel in the corner for each little pupil, and I've painted all of that on there. But they're really all pretty much, it's just a bunch of pieces, and then I just painted the eyes on, end of story, and there's your Squid. But yeah, so like I said, this is the last mob until Mojang adds more mobs to the game, and I'm not going to make different variations of horses or cats or anything. I really just like to keep it short with one version per mob, and that's pretty much the way this works. So for now, until we see more mobs added to the game, this is pretty much it, and that's your Squid. And once again, if I did forget another mob, I really don't think I am. I shouldn't be, but if I am, be sure to let me know in the comments below, because I don't trust myself. But yeah, so there's the Squid. And lastly, the Squid is made up of 1 dark blue 1x1 tile and 2 dark blue 1x1 plates, along with a dark blue 1x1 cylinder. Okay, what are we gonna do with this Squid? Well, I'm not touching it. But you're the water type. You deal with these things. Well, either way, we have to keep this one alive. I don't want Adam getting his hands on it. What happened? Alright guys, so that about wraps up the 8th custom LEGO Minecraft additional Micromobs showcase video, and if you enjoyed these Micromobs as much as I enjoyed making them, be sure to leave this video a like below, as your support really does go a long way. It's actually a lot more involved to make these Micromobs than you would think, so like I said, your support really is appreciated. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Links to both of those are also in the description below, and there I post all kinds of updates and photos of what's to come for this channel and what I'm up to, and I definitely recommend that, because you'll also, if you go there now, you'll catch a few custom LEGO Minecraft photos that I posted, and you might see a Micromob or two that has yet to appear on my channel. But yeah, so pretty much what I want to mention, I want to make this clear, and this is the way it has always worked since the beginning, is pretty much just leave a comment below of what YouTuber you want to see made next in custom LEGO Minecraft form. Last time on the 7th showcase video, Beijing Canadian was requested the most, and that is why he is the leading role, or was the leading role in this showcase video. And I saw Jerome ASF a lot, I saw Deadlocks and Husky Mudkips, so pretty much now that I am out of creatures and mobs to make, you're going to see more than one YouTuber per LEGO Minecraft showcase video. So definitely leave the names in the comments section below, because like I said, you will be seeing more than one YouTuber starting with the next showcase video. But yeah, I also have the Ender Dragon and the Wither to make. Those will eventually happen. I'm not going to tell you when or how, but that will happen eventually. I do promise that. But yeah, also, if you saw Sky Does Minecraft in the beginning of this video, if you want to see him, be sure to go a little bit further back in my videos. I made, Adam there, made him like earlier this year in March, I believe, and yeah, you can take a look at that showcase video. It's a little bit outdated, but regardless, guys, I think that about wraps up the 8th custom LEGO Minecraft showcase video, and I am going to miss these guys, as I'm going to go finish some Iron Man customs and some other figures before continuing with more Micromobs. But without further ado, I will see you guys later. Alright, see you next time.
Bye!
Hey guys, Squid here. Yes, you heard me correctly, Squid.
Sky, put that dead thing away. But for right now, we're going to continue with... Bump the camera, son of a bitch. Minecraft Additional Micromobs Showcase number 5. You know, number 8 and 5, that's quite a difference. Brain, why don't you work? The Squid. And there's paint on my finger, son of a bitch. F and a Squid. And, are you effing serious? And Fluffy the Wookiee. I don't know where I was going with that. There's a big giant, get off, freaking miniature hairs. Mojang adds more mobs to Minecraft. See, I've got his eyes and mouths, his eye and mouth. I give up. Found yourself inspired to make your own. That would be blah. That about wraps up my... Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you into the witness protection program for squids. I'll take care of you.